Russia has announced that it has not received any official documents from the United States regarding Washington's proposed peace plan, even though Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky has said he is ready to discuss the American vision for ending the war. The leaked draft proposal reportedly includes several conditions that Kyiv previously rejected. These include giving up Ukrainian-controlled areas of the Donetsk region, reducing the size of the Ukrainian military, and agreeing not to join NATO in the future. Many of these provisions appear to favor Moscow's interests, which is why Zelensky's office responded with carefully chosen language rather than a direct acceptance or rejection. At the same time, Russian attacks continue across Ukraine. Overnight strikes killed 5 people in the Zaporizhzhia region and 1 person in Dnipropetrovsk. Russia has also claimed minor territorial gains in the east. Meanwhile, Zelensky is facing internal pressure due to an unfolding corruption scandal worth around $100 million involving senior officials. The White House has rejected claims that Ukraine was excluded from discussions while the plan was being drafted. According to a U.S. official, the proposal was created immediately after talks with Rustem Umerov, one of Zelensky's top advisors. The official said Umerov supported most of the plan and made several adjustments before presenting it to Zelensky. However, Umerov publicly denied approving anything, saying Ukraine is carefully reviewing all suggestions from international partners. Zelensky, avoiding criticism of the plan, said he appreciates U.S. efforts to stabilize Europe. He hinted that he will speak directly with Donald Trump in the coming days to discuss the proposal. Trump has recently grown frustrated with negotiations with Moscow, which led him to impose new sanctions on Russia's largest oil producers. From Moscow, Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov stated that Russia has not received any official paperwork from Washington. He said there has been no substantive discussion and added that Russia remains fully open to peace talks. However, he repeated Moscow's long-standing requirement that any agreement must address the root causes of the conflict, phrase Ukraine views as a demand for surrender. European leaders say they were also left out of the process. EU Foreign Policy Chief Kaja Kallas commented that Europe had not been involved. She emphasized that any effective peace plan must include both Ukrainians and Europeans. Germany's foreign minister described the leaked proposal as a list of ideas rather than a complete peace agreement. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, France's Emmanuel Macron, and Germany's Friedrich Merz have all discussed the matter with Zelensky in recent days. The draft document suggests limiting Ukraine's military to 600,000 troops, deploying European fighter jets in Poland, and requiring Ukraine to relinquish various weapons. In return, Kyiv would receive reliable security guarantees, although the specifics are not outlined. The document also states that Russia would not invade neighboring countries and NATO would not expand further. Another controversial element of the draft suggests reintegrating Russia into the global economy, lifting sanctions, and inviting Moscow back into the G7, making it the G8 once again. Reactions inside Ukraine are mixed. A war widow in Kyiv told the BBC she believes the proposal is not a peace plan, but a plan to prolong the conflict. A resident from an occupied region said he fears Ukraine may be pressured into accepting terms that ignore civilians living under Russian control. A Ukrainian soldier in Zaporizhzhia said Europe must step up with stronger support if Ukraine is to achieve a meaningful end to the war. Despite the political negotiations and diplomatic maneuvering, fighting continues along the 20% of Ukrainian territory currently